Government invites COCOMI for high-level meeting. COCOMI says no decision taken yet. COCOMI stands firm on boycotting government officials, BJP leaders and their allies from Khongjom Day observance. Five-day total shutdown over Tronglaubi killings enters fourth day, disrupting normal life. Mass agitation continues over recent Tronglaubi killings and ambush near TM Kasom in Ukhrul district, which claimed lives of indigenous civilians. People pay tribute to martyrs of Anglo-Manipur War Western battlefields. Justice Committee on Anglo-Manipur War 1891 Martyrs and Freedom Fighters of Konglek Park Chairman urges elected leaders to address root causes of ongoing crisis. And Governor A.K. Bala, Chief Minister Y. Khemchand and others pay tributes to brave sons of Manipur who laid down their lives in the historic Anglo-Manipur War of 1891 ahead of Khongjom Day. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm JOYSHREE bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. State government has invited Coordinating Committee on Manipur Integrity, COCOMI, for a high-level meeting to discuss the prevailing situation in Manipur. According to an official communication from the Chief Minister's office, the proposed meeting will involve a state delegation led by Home Minister along with two senior MLAs and representatives of COCOMI. The government has requested COCOMI to suggest a convenient date and time. However, speaking at a press meet held at its Lumphel Part office this afternoon, COCOMI spokesperson Nahakpam Shanta stated that despite the invitation, no decision for the talks in the wake of the current situation. COCOMI also maintained its stand to boycott government officials and BJP leaders from participating Khongjom Day observance tomorrow, urging the public to come out on the streets for democratic protests when the leaders come out to attend the event. Shanta alleged lack of a positive response from the government regarding Tronglaubi killings and the ambush near TM Kasom village in Ukhrul district and said public agitation continues due to the absence of justice. He stated that under the present circumstances, COCOMI is not in a position to take a decision on holding talks with the government.
Khongjom Day numita akoina appeal tawjaba democratic khongjom oiba khongjang si miyamna kholau sing si laubiraga main road ki mapanda hayeng si maruoina khongjom Day nina opposition adu ada dagi activists sing everybody si khongjom da soidan lakani moi any means taw lakani akoina pana amar su laktori moi aduna laktori banina akoina yamna hindrance oiba yamna kenogi mawang da koi lebak miyam gi mamang da yam phajada mawang da natabida akoi gi democratic oiba mawang da akoi gi placard sing pairaga akoina lauriba kholau sing se masi se governor su lakani adagi laiba laiba chief minister lakani MLA sing lakani moi gi mana kong sing da mana pangaba mana kong sing du da mami tangaba mami sing du da sigumba kholau sing se moi da amukan na yohan bigi tanja do hayeng soidana lomina se.
Citizen for Justice warns that people of Manipur may resort to taking the drastic step of reviewing merger agreement if the state government fails to take concrete steps to resolve the ongoing crisis. Speaking to media at Chairap Court Canteen in Uripok today, Citizen for Justice chairperson Khongjom Mani alleged that Manipur has become a failed state due to the government's inability to uphold constitutional responsibilities. He urged Centre to act on its commitment to eliminate terrorism and called for a strong crackdown in the state. Khongjom Mani also criticized what he termed as second-rate treatment towards the people of Manipur and demanded immediate corrective measures.
Asiguma pibam sida sumakata na chathara abadi ekoi ki sarkar sina karigumanta tawbangam jadarabanina India government na tawhandarabanina ekoi ki merger agreement se amuk hanna review tawbagi aina mamanga da so hai gare adui matang da madam Noktuneswari bawa chatraga president da unagarabani review tawbagi article 143 ki makada presidential reference sama supreme court apiraga Manipur ki merger bharti ki toke hai banate merger agreement se review tawraga revisit tawbama tangai padaba laire haiba adu irai rai ne yaro adu gi damukta ekoi politically move tawdana adu gi mohon abama change adu na taragati ekoi se yamna mong tadaba amada leragani.
In connection with the Gelmon CRPF firing incident following the Tronglaubi terror attack, Citizen for Justice calls for a separate FIR against CRPF personnel. Taking part in the press meet, Citizen for Justice Vice Chairperson A. Notunishwari stated that custodial interrogation of the personnel involved should be initiated. She also opposed handing the case to the NIA, asserting that a proper probe must be conducted as per law with a fresh FIR. Notunishwari further stressed that statements of the personnel involved should be recorded and criticized the use of force on protesters. She also demanded that police department pay compensation to aggrieved owners of vehicles damaged by security forces.
CRPF na kapaga civilian hibado moigi khulaigi godown mayan naksalakpagi lowbagi apprehension lakpagi maduda kapani haidana Manipur Police Department na instead of prosecuting the CRPF personnel trial court defense togodobo poto Manipur Police na hana defense theory lokhaleba aduradi praja singsi adum sawba taba praja section mayam da police na charge story madudi masidai sida praja section singna ain thugaire rule violator tawrena whereas there is a rule to guide the citizens for justice na going to observe over the hanging through media da praja city prajani ignorance of law yai adubu policing sina agitators sing sida badnam tawrerga makhoina leira khulakta mob disperse ki namada tear gas caption ba mob se once dispersed tawraga di police ki di tu odana.
Democratic People's Front DPF accuses centre and state government of failing to act decisively on the ongoing crisis in Manipur. DPF legal advisor and chief spokesperson L. Sanjoy cited recent incidents including the Tronglaubi bomb attack, Gelmon CRPF firing and the killing of civilians at TM Khongjom and alleged a lack of action against those responsible. DPF also raised concerns over the use of force on protesters and called for justice and accountability.
Sigumna Basaran Naraba, the Tatra Matam Sidista, Abegi, Sigi, Honorable CM Hajapatare, Magna Sataya, the Habiti Matagum, Naransi, Video Pisama, Mojinka Tada, Sangava, Satpasidista, Tamar Yamna, High Lord Chief Minister Khongjom, Sangava Khongjom, the thing by Yetoki, High Wiki, and Osdata, Pegi, Security in the Kai, the Tamatana, Pegi no way, like our Katana, as well as the Ankiva. Strongly against the
5-day total shutdown in Manipur called in connection with the Tronglaubi killings entered its 4th day today, continuing to disrupt normal life across the state. The shutdown began on April 19. Despite the restrictions, partial normalcy was observed in parts of Imphal city with street vendors reopening at Khwaramban market and other key markets in the morning hours. Large crowds were seen purchasing vegetables and essential items, while vehicular movement also showed a slight increase. State government had relaxed curfew from 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. in Imphal West, Imphal East, Bishnupur, Thoubal and Khongjom districts. However, educational institutions remain closed. Widespread agitation continues across valley areas of Manipur over recent incidents of violence which have claimed the lives of civilians from indigenous Meitei and Tangkhul communities. Apunba Chingmairong, Manipur organized a protest demonstration at Chingmairong today, drawing participation from members of Meitei, Tangkhul and Meitei Pangal communities. Speaking to media, Tangkhul Avenue Women Welfare Representative Lily Kashung condemned the Tronglaubi killings and the ambush near TM Khongjom village in Ukhrul district that resulted in civilian deaths. She also raised concerns over alleged bias by central forces and called for fairness in handling the situation. She further called for restraint, stressing that indigenous communities in Manipur must stand united to prevent further escalation of violence.
Cookie brothers and sisters singbu haining badi noina dream tauba noina taliba si mangda su phangaroi aduna tokpiro mijam hatpa tokpiro mayambu wahan basi tokpiro Indian sibai sing na su mijam praja wahan ba cookie gi mijang khakta da noina pangthoriba mayam asi yaning de akhoi khakta na ngakjarage noi yauda bada akhoi ingna chikna mathau tauraga palage noi gi mathau tadin cookie bu noina now Hali Noina Sijinaraga innocent people singsim Nong Makang na hat patuk patawan basi yaning de haina Hongdok Chari Aduga Lengak ngakpasing na Naraypagi mi tum na nong manong makang do na siriba mayamasi Noy mid udapum na Layriba si Tokpiro Tamoy seng na Laybak Ningba Oibiyu.
Mass rally demanding justice in the Tronglao incident, Gelmon CRPF firing and TM Kasom attack was carried out under the banner of Amuko and its 5 constituent organizations jointly with All Kongba Road United Clubs organization today. It started from Kongba Dhobi Lampak, passing through Khetri Laikai, Kongba Bazaar and finally reaching Wangkai Kaitel Ashangbi, where it was stopped by personnel of Imphal East Police and Central Forces. Protesters tried to advance toward Palace compound, upon which security forces resorted to using tear gas shells to disperse the crowd. Despite the security measures, protesters resorted to burning tires and placing boulders on the road to block movement.
Loi lamgi sasana se muthallaga aikoi irandam ireba se aikoi ngaksa matam oire aduna self determination is our bar I have se aikoi aso agenda ni maram aduna ngasi gi irandam ireba se kanma matam da aikoi gi Manipur da leba Manipuri masa kureba amat to oina thengnaraga kanma matam oire natraga di khunaya se sahi tari khunta padi ne sathina phone dori mangan dori maram aduna amat to oina thengnadaba gidongta greater Imphal amadi Manipur ge hum khuding leba sing maigai khuding dagi mikup sidagi aikoi chakjil laga thomjil laga aikoi iramna ireba se kanbolina aikoi gi oiba sasan nama thamamatam oire nadu natraga.
Residents along National Highway 37 Imphal Zirbam Road also carried out road blockade protests across several localities in support of the 5-day total shutdown called by CSOs, demanding justice in the Tronglao incident. Residents living along Imphal Zirbam Road starting from Patsoi, Patri till Sagolban Lokam Leirak Machin carried out protest demonstrations at their respective localities, which marked day 4 of the total shutdown. Agitators placed logs and poles to block the movement of people and vehicles. Patsoi, Tuliyaima Century Club and local Maira Paibi of Patsoi Part 3 also carried out sit-in. Namdilong village chairman Jin Wangbu Abonmai criticizes Central Security Forces, alleging bias and accusing them of siding with Kuki groups. He was speaking on the second day of the 3-day total shutdown agitation in Kanglatongbi, Namdilong, called by United Naga Council UNC across Naga inhabited areas. Jin Wangbu Abonmai urged Central Forces to ensure fair and equal treatment for all the communities. He also slammed the central and state governments for their alleged inaction over the Tronglao killings and TM Kasom ambush. Stressing the need for accountability, he called on the governor and paramilitary forces to take a more proactive role in restoring peace and normalcy in Manipur.
Government gisu duty lay, ado army sing gisu duty lay, paramilitary forces Mohoi gisu duty ni. As miyam chibu mohoi na athu mapam kuding army side hoga naikhaire numi amani hapta amani tha amani munungda loisingadabni. Adu loisin ba thaba si mohoi na tawdabni na mohoi na ngasi akhoi miyam chibu baton tawribni haina. Irang si baton tawsi government ani central government ga Manipur government ani haibisi ai.
Lay Ingkol Youth Development Organization and Lay Ingkol Kunsem Leimarol Apunba stage a sit-in at Chingmairong, Lay Ingkol today, demanding justice in the Tronglao incident and the subsequent firing at Gelmond CRPF camp. Protesters raised slogans and displayed placards alleging a proxy war against the people of Manipur, calling for a crackdown on COCOMI militants and condemning the killing of children.
Tronglao bigi thawdokse aduki matik ima hoi thamoi sokna nungai jade mama na wondana macha ani tummingai da ahing nongai si matam sida kuki na ko terrorist singna bom attack tawdana nongmai kapsandana mama gi matha dagi issue ani dubu setlaga puthok pigiba adu thamoi pende ima hoi yamna laitangi thawdok chuju ima hoi su yam yaningde adu su ima hoi su adu saruk ya jari.
A sit-in was also held at Khurai Lamlong Bazaar over Tronglao attack, subsequent firing by CRPF personnel and TM Kasom ambush. Members of Khurai Lamlong, Kaitel Pambi, Apunba Nupi Loop and Maira Paibi groups in Khurai Lamlong area took part in the demonstration organized by Union of Social Upliftment. Union of Social Upliftment Khurai demands swift action to resolve the prolonged crisis in the state and military crackdown on COCOMI militants.
Central government and state government the hygiene is how give 2023 megitari home the gisathar ibang asi pawa sai home farakadroba sigumba yamna tamthiba Manipuda santi lektaba sigumba thogdo wathok mayam ase masi lakna nabagi the government initiative khar lobio drastic oiba yamna concrete oiba decision nam lobira kanda hairiba sumba Manipuda law and order fibam ngasi pawa tamangam dana leiba punamak se masi government su initiative lobira kanda Manipuda santi hanjalan bio haibase akogi oiba strong appeal ni atuba matang manungda COCOMI narcotics singja Manipur lemai digi kiba government khanga su masi usanada sana leiba central government su usanada saraga leiba alien immigrant mayam sina Manipur da paktang na chinga te me adle shalaiba mayam se masi makoi ngasi bo takthokna ngasi bo lak asina maram or kanda hen hen sumba thokdo wathok mayam tung da tholpa yabagi chingna basu mayam lei.
Uyumpok Mairapaibi Friends Union Club and Uyumpok Khongjom Development Committee also staged protests at Uyumpok Khongjom Multipurpose Hall condemning the Tronglao attack and TM Kasom ambush. The Khongjom Youth Forum condemns the intervention by members of COCOMI community during the peaceful total shutdown called by UNC at Tumuyon Kulen village on April 21st. In its release, TYF stated that the intervention led to widespread violence in Naga village. The forum clarifies that no automatic weapons were used by Nagas during the incident. Press note from Federation of Civil Society Organization Fox Manipur along with 14 CSOs condemns the TM Kasom ambush. Several Zomi bodies including Zomi Students Federation, Zomi Youth Association, Zomi Chief Association, Zomi Mothers Association and Zomi Coordination Committee enforced a total shutdown in Churachandpur district from 5 am to 6 pm today. The shutdown was called demanding justice for Thanlon AC MLA late Vungzagin Volte, who succumbed to injuries sustained during the peak of Manipur violence. During the shutdown, markets, shops, educational institutions and commercial establishments in Churachandpur town remained closed, while essential and emergency services were exempted. Security was tightened across the district to prevent any untoward incidents. Security forces removed unlawful bunkers built along the roadside and hill range between Tingpibung village and Leplen village in Kangpokpi district. The operation was carried out under the overall supervision of Kangpokpi District SP Abhinav under the command of SDPO B Lunthang Vaifei by a combined team of Cycle Police personnel, 105 BSF Battalion and 4th Mahar Regiment. The operation started from 8 am and went on till 11 am today. During the operation, combined forces removed 3 bunkers at Tingpibung village and 3 bunkers at Lungta Hill, Tingpibung area and also recovered 12 empty cases of 7.62 mm ammunition from across several locations. Manipur police yesterday arrested 2 individuals for allegedly engaging in violent activities at Koiringai crossing along National Highway number 2 Imphal Dimapur Road in Imphal East District. Arrested individuals are Thaudam Gojendro and Pukrambam Imo Chinglemba, both residents of Tingri, Makhalekai. Notably, Thaudam Gojendro is a serving personnel of Manipur police. According to police reports, the duo was involved in burning debris on the road and targeting security forces using slingshots and stone pelting, disrupting movement along the highway. Unidentified miscreants opened fire at the residence of Loitongbam Milanjit in Luang Sangbam, Awangleika, Imphal East District last night. Milanjit is a teacher at Nilapadma Higher Secondary School, Sekmai. Luang Sangbam Apunba Maira Paibi and family of Milanjit staged sit-in today over the gun attack. Speaking in this regard, Luang Sangbam Apunba Maira Paibi Secretary Mangshatabam Leima demanded clarification from all involved in the firing. She called for peaceful dialogues to sort out issues and appeal to refrain from committing such act in the future.
Millel koba azama kiki mayumda nongmaina kapsan ba asi aikhoi mera paibi khaina yaningde asuk luraba Manipur gi issue si daida yumlakta nongmai kapsanduna ki khangambagi tawriba asi yaragadi matungda tawbiganu leiriba imung manungda aki khangpiba sibam nabamda leire aduna matungda amuk hanna nongmai si yumlakta kapsanbiganu
ngarang pung 9 makhai taramdai matamda aigi gate ta nongmaina kapsalambasi ai yam nuaizade khoi laibak irangi laibasiga khoi sumaina tawrakpa state da khoi su aki khang yamna nange ada angang singsu aki ba phawi akhoi su sumaina hamba oina sumaina ta thengna ba state da khoi su leibham khangda dana leire hujikse sigumba thawong sibu tobidana ba haina haizari.
Now with that, it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you a special interview with COCOMI Class 12 Science Stream 15 ranker from government school. Keep watching Impact News.
UNACO College and UNACO College of Paramedical Science, Khongjom Zone 3, Imphal East, Manipur. Admission open for academic session 2026 to 2027. Courses offered: D.Pharm, Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science. We create a bright future for students. Achievement depends on the right education. Why choose us? Interactive learning, exposure through internships and workshops, affordability, provides life skill training programs. Apply early and reserve your seat now. For more details, contact 813-197-3720, unaco.college@gmail.com or uc.paramedical@yahoo.com.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. Nongmaitem Priyadashni, who secured the 15th position among government school students in the science stream of COCOMI Class 12 Examination 2026, stated that government schools can produce more position holders if provided with infrastructure comparable to private institutions. A student of Kakching Higher Secondary School, Priyadashni hails from Kakching Paji Lekai Makhalo and is a daughter of Nongmaitem Sundarlal, an assistant professor at Kha Manipur College, and Nongmaitem Sheila, a homemaker. Speaking to media, she credited her teachers, parents and the support of her locality for her achievement, stating that their constant guidance and encouragement played a crucial role in her success. She further observed that many students in the state are deprived of quality education due to lack of proper infrastructure in government schools. She stressed that upgrading facilities at government institutions to match private schools would help nurture talent and enable more students to excel academically.
Sinthom ama oigera thabak ama oigera aina bu yamna pamna tawninga aina bu simadi ai hotnage thawai changna hotnaragadi loina haiba ngaktane jagoi oigera isai oigera sanabo oigera ai simadi tawge khanbagi aina poto ngammi baneba tawningba amasu hawbadugi tawba ngammane aduna time manage sidi ai pung kunmari laik pawa nattabanina machit laik pawa matamda pani aduga sanaba matamda isa nungainaba sanagani jagoi tamningba Powerful matamda ay simadi haijilhauge khanduna haijilhauba madudagi asumaina tawba ngammani haijaningi.
Wings of Hope congratulates its beneficiary students Khongjom Anju and Khongjom Anjali from Kakching Kuno for their outstanding performance in the Class 12 Council examination, scoring 87.2% and 86.4% respectively. The sisters are daughters of Khongjom Gandhi, a victim of the May 3, 2023 crisis, following which the family faced severe financial hardship. Wings of Hope has been supporting their educational expenses. The organization is also extending assistance and training to Lemba, Laishram of Oksu, Ningthem Chakol for Indian Army Agnivir recruitment. Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur Desam organized its 85th mega blood donation camp at 5 hospitals across the state today, including Jenims. The initiative aimed to support students and the general public in need of blood. Speaking on the sidelines, Desam Secretary General Thaudam Shamjai noted the growing demand for blood in hospitals and said the camp was organized to help meet shortages and save lives. He added that Desam will continue such initiatives in the future. Around 30 members donated blood during today's camp.
सामना थमजरिबा पांदमसिदे अखोइगी चाही अमगी अखोइ इरमदमसिदा मथौ तारिबा इगी मसिंग असि निसामि थमिसिंगसु फरदम वर्षु मेंखपा ngamjagdra ebang yamgi meiroi khunai damakta अखोइना कथोकचरिबि इसिना करिगुंबा यमदमसिदा करू मतें खरा पामा ngamgadra मियोबि पुंसि kanma ngamgadra हाइबगी चेतपा थाजबा सिदा अखोइ हाइरिबा ब्लड डोनेशन कैंप सिंग असि पांथोकसबनि पकादानसु अदमग लेप्तना पांथोकसगिगनि अदुना लेबा मयामसु हाइरिबा ब्लड डोनेशन कैंप मतमतमगी ओइना देशाना पांथोकसरकपा blood donation camp sida turugabiduna yumdamsigi waliba igi awabasi khadumsu pohonba ngamda mateng pangbiyo haiduna desam makaidagi norun haije.
Governor of Manipur and President of Indian Red Cross Society IRCS Manipur State Branch Ajay Kumar Bhala today chaired the annual General Body Meeting 2026 of the society at the Conference Hall of Lok Bhavan in Imphal. The meeting deliberated on key administrative and financial matters. Major agenda items included the Constitution of the Management Committee for the term 2026-29, Indian Red Cross Society National Headquarters Joint Secretary Koshtap Dinakar Kogde, IRCS MSB Vice President Dr. R.K. Nimai, Chairman Narendra Ningomba, among others, attended the meeting. World Earth Day 2026 was observed across schools in Kakching district today, organized by Zonal Education Office Kakching under the supervision of District Administration Kakching. The observance was held in line with this year's global theme, Our Power, Our Planet, highlighting the environmental challenges and need for collective responsibility to protect and preserve the environment. As part of the program, students from different schools in the district participated in a national webinar organized under the aegis of Eco Clubs for Mission Life of Department of School Education and Literacy, Ministry of Education. Various activities such as tree plantation drives and awareness programs were organized across schools. A tree plantation drive was carried out at Angan Ching Eco Park, Kakching, to mark Earth Day 2026. The tree plantation drive was jointly carried out by Zero Waste Kakching and Alliance for Development Alternatives Manipur ADAM Kakching on the theme Our Power, Our Planet. Transport Department, Government of Manipur has informed the public that helicopter services in the state are operating normally with no suspension in effect. According to an official notice, services run by MS Global Vectra Helicorp Limited and Pawan Hans Limited continue as usual. The public has been advised to rely only on official government sources for accurate updates and to contact Imphal International Airport for the Transport Department or the Transport Department for further information. People paid tribute to martyrs of Anglo-Manipur War at the western battlefields of Laimaton, Laimatag and Lamangdong during a commemorative program held at Standard Robert High Secondary School in Kanchipur today. Speaking on the sidelines, Chairman of Justice Committee on Anglo-Manipuri War 1891, Martyrs and Freedom Fighters of Kanglei Park, JOYSHREE Khongjom said it is high time for elected leaders to identify and address the root causes of the ongoing crisis in Manipur. He stressed that the present generation must uphold the courage and sacrifice of their forefathers, noting that internal disunity within the royal family had been exploited by the British to conquer the erstwhile Kanglei Park Kingdom. He further urged people to study history to safeguard the future, cautioning that the land could be at risk if elected representatives continue to follow party high commands without addressing ground realities.
Ngasidi mai magi furuki adugumla apikpa wakhalonde yumpham oibadagi thoklakpaneba adugumlaba community sing aduna mai magi apikpa wakhalonde yumpham oidabida asawa wakhan khallaga manipur da apun ama sagatri phawdi iramdamase asigumlaba lan mayam se thokaneba masina makhoi adugumlaba taliba demand oidoidaba demand mayam su kanaroi ipai puna thamamba manipur da thamaga aikoi saukhatnanaba saukhatpa thinnanaba ariyambada matam mambigi thabakse masi matam leiba khibukta tawgomsi iramdamste leiba ijati khudi mangna aikoi nungsi chanana leiba haibse aikoi masi lengdraba wakhaloni hauji tholiba wathok mayam se ngasigi leidiba lengangna munna khantabiraga mai saibse pendaba mayam leidibse karidagi tholai pendaba sing ase pelannanabagi damakta miyamgi mute oiribini miyamgi mute oiragadi miyamgi mute ki atha khangna thabak tawbiyu.
Governor Ajay Kumar Bhala pays tributes to the brave sons of Manipur who laid down their lives in the historic Anglo-Manipur War of 1891 ahead of Khongjom Day. In his message, the governor stated that the day stands as a symbol of the indomitable courage, patriotism and unwavering spirit of the forefathers who fought valiantly to safeguard the sovereignty and honor of Manipur. He called upon the people to reaffirm their commitment to uphold the ideals for which these heroes fought and to carry forward their legacy by fostering unity, strengthening social fabric and contributing towards peace, progress and development of the state and nation. Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand also extends greetings to the people of Manipur on the occasion of Khongjom Day, observed annually on April 23, to pay homage to valiant heroes of Anglo-Manipuri War 1981. In his message, Chief Minister Khemchand stated that Major Pauna Brajabasi, Major Tongta Mia, Chinglen Sana, Kumbom Major, Loitongba Jamadar, Kesa Jamadar, Hairang Khongja and many others who stood strongly against the imperial might of British Army are all epitome of patriotism and bravery. He called upon his citizens to once again remember and pay homage to the brave forefathers who made supreme sacrifice in defense of Manipur and stand in unison in facing all the challenges. On the occasion of Khongjom Day, Manipur Legislative Assembly Speaker Khongjom Sattabarata also pays tribute to the brave patriots of Manipur who laid down their lives for the motherland at the 1891 Khongjom War. In his message, Speaker Sattabarata said, "The day reminds people of the courage and valor of the brave soldiers who fought for the freedom of Manipur." Mayang Imphal MLA Khongkham Robindro also pays tribute to the brave patriots of Anglo-Manipuri War 1891 on the occasion of Khongjom Day 2026. In his message, MLA Robindro stresses that the younger generation needs to uphold the bravery and courage of the patriots of the land. Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. COCOMI for high-level meeting. COCOMI says no decision taken yet. COCOMI stands firm on boycotting government officials, BJP leaders and their allies from Khongjom Day observance. 5-day total shutdown over Thonglaubi killings enters 4th day, disrupting normal life. Mass agitation continues over recent Thonglaubi killings and ambush near TM Kasom in Ukhrul district, which claimed lives of indigenous civilians. People pay tribute to martyrs of Anglo-Manipur War, Western battlefields. Justice Committee on Anglo-Manipuri War 1891, Martyrs and Freedom Fighters of Kanglei Park Chairman urges elected leaders to address root causes of ongoing crisis. And Governor A.K. Bala, Chief Minister Y. Khongjom and others pay tributes to brave sons of Manipur who laid down their lives in the historic Anglo-Manipur War of 1891 ahead of Khongjom Day. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. Have a great evening and stay safe.